If you would have never believed you could use a doctoral robe to advertise your business, you have 100% found the right video. So if you've watched enough videos on this channel, you know that for a period, I ran a consignment resale shop out of a shed in my backyard called shedstash.com. And one of the things I liked about the oddball nature of it was how much freedom I could have marketing it, which made it a lot more fun than the typical business. And so what this meant for me was coming up with ways to do sketch comedy, finding ways to bring in a friend and joke around, and being able to feel like there were no rules and that I could go as far outside of the box as I wanted to. Basically, with me, the more not normal it is, the more I'm interested. And so doing consignment resale, I was always running across things you don't see every day. And one time I had run across this doctoral robe, which is that weird gown that people wear at graduations. And the moment I saw this robe, I knew absolutely that this was going to become a video. So I came up with the idea that the doctoral robe is very coveted, very fashionable. Everyone thinks it's cool and wears it all the time, especially when they're going out clubbing and partying. And the way it related to Shed Stash was selling an iron, and this iron was going to be exactly what you needed to keep your doctoral robe in check and looking amazing at all times. So just watch. Just watch. Hey, it's Jonathan Pierce here to tell you about another amazing item at shedstash.com. Today we're going to show you how you can use the Black & Decker iron to give you that fashion statement ready look for your doctoral robe. Let's go ahead and get this thing ready to rock here, man. Nice. Oh yeah, feels good getting into it. So anybody that's going to be sinking the money into a doctoral robe, you know, you got to have some kind of maintenance plan. All right, so that's what that Black & Decker is going to do for you. We're going to go over some different ways that you can maintain maintenance and just kind of being out and about and just how to style your doctoral robe. So if you want that clean on clean look, you know, you want that silky smooth, you know, gliding around town, gonna, you know, be going out that night type thing, you're going to want to definitely just use your normal classic Black & Decker iron setting. Lay it out and just put in the work. Do what needs to be done and take the time. Don't try to cut corners because you don't want a pleated, crimped look if that's not what you're going for. You know, there might be a point, maybe, let me just help you see, on these sleeves, you may want to get that crimped khakis look here on the sleeves. You don't want an unintentional crimp or pleat, you know, that's unwelcome. All right, let's just go over some basics on, you know, how you might want to make an entrance. And one of the classics is the stride. So let's just kind of go over that a little bit. This is something you might start off with, just, you know, a little bit of jump in there. You know, just start that stride and get it off right. Bring those arms around into it and just let everybody know that you're here. You know, let's say you're ready to sit down for the meal. Okay, you've dressed to impress. You killed it. You know, when you walked in, you got your entrance right. So you're sitting there, you got this perfect canvas to work with on getting that napkin tucked in. You got a lot to work with here, which you're definitely going to want to use. You want to protect the goods. Okay, so right, you're sitting there, you're eating your meal, everybody's walking by, you're doing some handshakes, you know, letting you know what you got on is lit. Maybe they got a really slamming dance floor going on that night and they're playing a really dope song. So it's time to get up and, you know, show them you know what's right. Classic move every time. You're a little bit limited to a degree, but you can still work it. So Running Man's a good one, you know, just, okay, you're just going to get those arms in there and, you know, you can do a lot with this. Maybe just get that heel kick in there and just bring it down, you know, get it on beat. Let me tell you, man, you do a night of that, guess what you're going to be needing the next day to recover? You know that's right. The Black & Decker iron is going to be there for you to get this thing back in shape for the next outing. You got to think ahead for the next outing. You want to use this dial right here, and you just want to take this thing for a drive on your gown. Just take a road trip on it. Now, sometimes you got to take a step up, okay? And I know this is what you were waiting for, the sash. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I got it. You know how I do. So look, I'm gonna get this guy on. Look, we've got the little latch here. This is a major upgrade. Okay, so this is only if you're really serious and you're ready to drop some coin. All right, so you get this thing on there. There you go. Oh man, now you're putting that flare on it. Okay, this is what you want to see from the back. Okay, you know, letting everybody know what's up. VIP only. Okay, that's what that's going to do for you right there. So you just kind of, you don't want it too tight, you know, because you're not going to be able to breathe, you know. But so let me just show you the difference that's going to make with the walk. Let's go ahead and get that skip on in it. There we go. Get it in, cruise. Totally different walk. Totally different experience. Totally different level. Okay, that's what the sash is going to do for you. All right. What's going to maintain and manage that sash? Black & Decker iron right there. Okay, you need this. This is what you want on deck. Okay, so that you can maintain the goods. So, you know, the robe, it's got kind of a scholastic vibe to it. There's no denying that, right? So let's get a little poetic. But consider tying yourself to some cinder blocks if it's a windy city night. Because if you're not careful, you can become a doctoral robe kite. And that's dope. Listen, you don't need me chit-chatting about this here. You already know the deal. It's the Doctoral Robe, baby. And if you want to maintain it, you're going to need the Black & Decker iron to give you the service and maintenance plan on your rag. Oh, it's the R11 model, bro. Oh, man, I didn't even know that. You want this? You're going to have to go to shedstash.com to get it. You don't know what shedstash.com is? Here's a video that's going to tell you more about it. I show creatives how to become their own funding source so they have the money and free time they need to pursue their artistic interests. I break it all down at cashcowartist.com. The link is in the description.